Hey everybody, it's Sam. This is the wrap up for July. I only read 2 books this month, mainly because of the second book I'll show you. Uh, but I did read Dark Legends by Aaron Scott off my Kindle. I am on chapter 3 in, what was that one called? Cravings. So, whoa, I see a spider. Sorry. Sorry, I just saw this big, huge spider, Okay, Cravings. Sorry, that's funny. But, yeah, I'm on chapter 3 in Cravings. The chapter's called Jade, so I don't... So far, it's so good. I think mainly because it hasn't... I think it's still getting to the characters. Because supposedly, it's some kind of, like, hardcore romance or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, what I heard is like almost like erotica, but it's not bad. I mean, I've actually sort of read that kind of stuff before. But it's not even like that so far. These were actually pretty good. If I'm not mistaken, each story's titled something. By the way, I don't know if this is still free or not, but the Dark Legends is free on Amazon. Sometimes I do forget to tell you guys that, but sometimes I can't remember what's free and what's not. Yeah, it's not going to straight up tell me. I did like this one, but I liked almost all of them. I think, from what I remember of them, I only remembered a few of the stories. I think some of them I didn't really like too much. No, I didn't really like the smoking kills too much, mainly because I don't smoke, so. Is that one where... Yeah, actually, this one's pretty good. This one? That one's pretty good. I think that's the one... I don't want to give too much away because they're really short stories, but it's this guy who thinks he's going to die young. You think he's like 23. Or no? How old is he again? I'm trying to remember how old he was. My destiny had already decided 23. I think 23. And he had like a... I'm trying to remember how he came to know that he's going to die young. Oh, I think he was listening to something, and then it told him that he was going to die at that time. Like, it even gave him a specific date. I gotta be honest, yes, this thing does cuss. It's meant for adults. The winner. Let me read the first. Sometimes I have to see. No, I'm trying to remember these. Sorry if I'm not pointing directly on it, but I don't want to be like hit with copyrighted or something. That's the reason I quickly went away when I was doing that other one. I'm trying to remember what this one's about. If this is the one I'm thinking... Oh, yeah. Ha ha ha. It's this website. This woman becomes a winner. she's wondering, I didn't enter anything. What did I win? Yeah, she won something she shouldn't, like, she doesn't, it's like hard. I don't want to give it away. She won something that she doesn't really want to win. I'll just say that much. Three minutes. Oh, yeah. 3 minutes. That is weird. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, there. 3 minutes. That one was weird. Shoot. Oh, wait, what? Song for Bia. Is that one about... the one that, 3 minutes? That one is basically about a detective, and he sees something happen, and he tries to investigate, and it's not what he thinks. I'll just say that. I think this is about... For some reason, I'm trying to remember this one. I don't remember this one too much. Song for Bia. I think this is the one where this guy and this girl is in a relationship, and he has this dream, and it's got this like a song in it, and it's basically a like warning. I'm trying to like go through at least a little bit of the first chapter. Yeah, that's the one where that what I just said about the song playing in a dream and something bad happens. The King of Junior High. I think it's about the two brothers. Yeah, that's about the two brothers trying to figure out about these missing kids. And they find out what happens to missing kids. Yep, and that's it. I did tell you what that one was called, right? I'm trying to get back to that chapter. Oh, come on. Yeah, I did. Yeah, okay. Because I remember it was like a belt and pencils or something. And then the next book I read was Lillian Jackson Braun, The Cat Who Brought Down the House. That's the reason that I only read 2 things this month, because I became so focused on this, I was wanting to finish it. And even though it doesn't look big, it's a really good mystery. I'll just say that much. So far, I actually like the Cat Who books. I only read one this, but I like it so far. Hopefully, the next one I pick up will be good. And I know I got another one. I got like 1 or 2 more of these, maybe more. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. I either got 2 or 3. I'll just say that. But I know I got the one that belonged to Mom, and then another one that's like a companion about the cats. This one is basically just about what was she? Some kind of restaurant woman. I think she did act a little bit too. It doesn't make sense, honestly, but I think it's like acting, and then she went to restaurant business, and she became like really, really rich, and she had no kids, at least not to my knowledge. I don't think she ever got married, but her brother got married. Her brother was like a veterinarian. Brother got married, not veterinarian, doctor. Yeah, it was a doctor or veterinarian or something like that, and I'm trying to remember it. And he had another wife that was a doctor, and a son. And first his wife dies, but it's not mystery. She died of from what it sounds like, cancer or something, because it said she slipped away, or just the way he mentioned she died. I think like cancer or something like that. And he dies eventually too. And the way he dies, it's connected to this. I don't want to give too much away, but the way he dies, everybody thinks murder. At first, everybody thinks, okay, suicide, because of his wife died first, and he really loved her. But everybody kind of dismissed that idea, and then they said accident. And he's walked that, like, he died because he fell off a cliff. But he's walked that cliff millions of times. He shouldn't have fell. And then that's when they came up with murder. And the aunt of the son, Thelma, I think, right? I think Thelma. I think it's her name. Yeah, Thelma. Thelma Thackeray. Her nephew, she takes him in, and like helps take care of him. He's like a compulsive gambler.
You see that 4-wheeler key?
Yeah, it should have been on that pop key. That it's in the living room.
OTV had a 4-wheeler key.
Yeah, it was it's in the living room, hanging up where the keys are.
Oh, not that. That's what you see for.
I didn't have that.
About one big.
I only had that key. Sorry about that, but I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, but he's like a compulsive gambler, a thief, pretty much a bad guy, murderer. I'll just say that, not saying anything much about it. And Thelma is oblivious at first, but eventually finds out the truth. And I'm not saying any more than that. This is a good book, though. And what I'm reading right now is The Cravings. I'm also on. Give me a minute. I'm trying to figure out what chapter I'm on. I think I'm only on 3. I'm on chapter 4. I think. Yeah, chapter 4 in this. Well, halfway through chapter 4. And Marty's sort of having a problem with it. Because not only are they talking about the two girls, they're also talking about the people who killed them and stuff. And they're going like way into their life. One boy, I don't even understand like how he became one of the killers. I want to make sure I've got like the right guy. I'd hate to point at him and be like, him. Huh? Okay, no, it wasn't him. At least I don't think. Give me a minute. I think it was him. But I don't understand. I'm not going to point him out because I'm not 100% sure. I'll go back and read that chapter. Read it from the beginning. But I can't understand how one of the boys became a killer because they were like mentioning how he was like a good boy, and he even was like a nurse or something. Like he actually like went to college, or sort of. And it was his family who was saying how good he was. Yeah, in nursing school with his mother and sister. And he graduated and he couldn't get a job. And his sister and mother did. And it was, the way they were saying, though, he was like a good boy. I think he got into something, though. So, maybe that's what turned him into a killer, or at least into the gang. I'll just say that the group of boys did terrible things to those girls, and I still don't understand it. But I will continue with it, at least until I hit a wall that I can't break through. And then I'm also reading this. I haven't really started this one yet, but I wanted something a little bit easier to kind of get through. See, it's just a bunch of poems. My Lost Youth. A lot of these are like, I think it even mentions what each, like, it'll tell you like love poems, and then, oh well, see, yeah, excuse this, my niece. Yeah. But it says nature poems, words of courage, poems for families, light verses, poems of love, poems that tell a story, poems to inspire, and about the poets. And then also index. I put change in it. I put change in it. I put change in it.
I think Steve got the key for the thing he did.
Probably. I didn't. The one I had is what was on the pop key. I call it pop key. We have a pop machine, and yeah, I call it pop key. But yeah, I'm waiting until I see if I win one of the tradeaways from Binge Reader, and then I'll show you the book if I do win any. But the books are, because I said enter me in all of them because they all seemed interesting. It's like she was putting a lot of things on tradeaway. Hopefully I do win some of them. Don't know what I want to win more, but because she had like books and movies for trade. I can't wait until Patricia comes home too. That way I can get her to unwrap a book. It kind of freaked me out for a second. What's that book? The Red Ledger by Meredith Wald. Tristan Red is death for her. Isabella Foster is his bridge to the past. Together they're in the crosshairs. What is that on the cover? I can't tell what the heck that is. Like, it looks like a gun, but it looks like a building, so I'm like one of those old boiler room type places or something. Can't now I look at it, look like a house, but I can't tell. Nothing I'm interested in getting. Sometimes my Kindle will do that if it's like on just that screen for so long, it'll go to a book that's on sale or just came out. I'm trying to think if I'm planning to read anything else. Honestly, if I get done with the Cravings, Pure Murder, and then the poems, I might read. If I finish that, I'm definitely going for another Kindle book, but I don't know what, because I got to get my TBR. And I better end this, because I just realized how long it is. So, bye everybody.